Alright, what's good, y'all, man? What's good, y'all, man? We back again with another video. What's good, y'all, man? We back again with another video. Now, today, we have to talk about Pascal Siakam. I made 2 videos over the last year about Pascal Siakam. I made one last year, I think around this time, probably like right around the start of the season, where I said Pascal Siakam is, I think it was Pascal Siakam is the most disrespected star in the NBA. And I still believe that. Because there's some talks as far as players, there's some tiers as far as players that Pascal should be in, that a lot of people, normally casuals, but some people that actually watch basketball won't put him in, and I'm not going to name those tiers, but he over that 2020-2021 season, he got really underrated. Really underrated. And I think it was because the year before he had like a really good season, real dominant season. I believe the Raptors were like a top 4 seed, and he was really good. But then the year after that, he kind of faded away, played bad in the bubble, and then the next year he was like pretty bad. I mean, he wasn't bad, but like he wasn't as elite as he was the year before. So a lot of people labeled him as bad. They said that one season was an outlier, and I thought that was kind of weird because like even looking at the games, the nigga got way better than he was the year before. He was just averaging less stats. But then we look at last year, and I made a video in January that said the scary improvements in Pascal Siakam's game, because I watched a lot of Raptors games, and I noticed he was playing a lot of point even when Fred VanVleet was there, and he was playmaking his ass off. And we're seeing that now. He's top 5 in the NBA in assists, and he's averaging 25 points, 9 rebounds, and 7.7 assists. He has been completely dogging this summer. Not this summer, I'm tripping. This start of the season. And I'm not going to lie, he keeps getting better. And it's sort of like Giannis. Of course, he's not on the tier of Giannis, but it's always been like every year I'll be like, all right, what we've seen from Giannis, that's what we're going to get. And then next year he has a mid-range. Okay, all right, now we're done. Oh, next year now he's shooting the 3 a lot more and he's making a lot more. Same thing with Pascal Siakam. He had that one season I was like, oh, all right, now he's going to be a really good scorer. Oh, the next season, oh, now he's going to be an all-around 3-level scorer. Oh, the next season, oh, now I'm playmaking my ass off. Now this season, I'm doing all of that at an elite level. Now, and I'm a top 15 player to start the season. Like, he just keeps getting better toward, I'm looking at Pascal and I'm like, obviously he's not a top tier guy, but looking at his game in general, he has no flaws at all. I say the same thing about Brandon Ingram, but it's more so about Pascal Siakam, because when we look at Brandon Ingram, I'm mostly talking about his offensive game. It's just no flaws. But in Pascal all around game, offense and defense, the nigga has no flaws. He can shoot, he can pass, he can score at an elite level. He can make and pass, and I labeled them as 2 different things. And on defense, he can guard 1 through 5, not elite at it, but he can guard 1 through 5. He plays the center position, so he's already a versatile defender, an elite defender at that. He can literally do anything you need him to do. He's won a championship as a 2, so if you need him to go back to being a second option, he's going to be way better. He's not going to average 18 points as a second option. He'll probably give you 22 to 23 points as a second option. Like, he's just an all-around an elite guy. And a big reason why I wanted to bring this video was because one post that was made in the Who Has Super community, like I said, if you need the link, follow me on Twitter and I'll send you the link. But this post kind of like set the community on fire, but I understood why he brought it up. Post was from my boy's Tips. I'll put it on the screen. He says, I know who's a better talent, but hear me out. Am I bugging or not? Don't shoot the messenger. And then he puts Pascal Siakam stats next to Anthony Davis stats. Now, he was not saying Anthony Davis is not better than Pascal, because he's obviously better. But for a long time, we was talking about Anthony Davis and Giannis Antetokounmpo. Now, we all know that's not a fucking conversation anymore. But since that time that AD been going in and out the lineup, Pascal has been getting better and better to where he's doing amazing shit as a number 1 guy. He's leading to the team to a 5th seed as a number 1 guy in the packed East. He's been dominating as a number 1 guy. So we might not think AD's better, But we got to make that a conversation now. We have to, especially towards the end of the year. If it keeps going out like this, 80's in and out, and Pascal's playing as a top 15 player, we have to make that a conversation because Pascal has been dominating while AD has also been dominating at his time playing. But when is the nigga going to consistently play? We look at Pascal Siakam. He hasn't missed a large stretch of games since the start of last season. That's because he got hurt in the playoffs before that. But we looking at him now. He's been fucking killing. He's been killing, and AD's been killing, but we don't know if he's going to consistently play. So, towards the end of the season, that's going to be an argument. Because even the AD we're seeing now, that looks like an argument compared to Pascal. Because, like I'm saying, Pascal is dominating. He's killing. Who's ever in front of him, he's killing the matchup. He just got guarded by Ben Simmons. I know I talked about in my video yesterday that Ben Simmons looked like a shell of himself, but that's still Ben Simmons. And he killed Ben Simmons. Pascal Siakam has made it to where, I remember the notion a couple years ago, especially in the bubble, you put a wing on him that can defend, you're locking him up. They put Jaylen Brown on him for a 7-game series. He locked this shit up. Pascal Siakam is dogging whoever in front of him. So I'm not saying that he's better than Anthony Davis, but I'm just saying that shit from right now, from what I'm looking at, it can be a conversation soon. It can definitely be a conversation. I said this about John Darius Garland. I don't think they're too far off. I don't think Pascal is too far off from Anthony Davis, bro. Especially if we keep getting this in and out Anthony Davis, because that's not good. So this started the game. I'm just gonna show y'all a couple clips, man. The start of this game, he was just draining threes in PJ Tucker's face, talking to him, telling him stop sagging off, and PJ Tucker being PJ Tucker, he kept sagging off, and Pascal Siakam being a way better shooter this year, shooting 37% from the three. He just kept draining that bitch, kept draining that shit. And then I remember when we used to talk about Pascal Siakam, we used to talk about that one thing, and the one thing you probably already know is the spin moves. I haven't seen Pascal do a fucking spin move this whole year. He's getting to his spots all year. Some shit that he just wasn't doing a couple years ago. He's been working on his game crazy, man. Talking his shit too, boy. Talking his shit. This is a different Pascal, bro. If they get a point guard, like a real point guard, or get a real center, this can be a championship team. They one piece away. I'm telling you. Because I look at Pascal, I think Pascal can be a number one. There's just no flaws in it. He comes in in the clutch. He knows how to get his other players involved, and he himself is an elite scorer. There's no flaws in this game. Like, I think, and it's crazy coming from a 27-year-old, but the game is like starting to slow down for him. And I think he started last year, so he was 26 last year. But he's starting to slow down for him. He understands, like, he's one of the best drivers in the league. So a drive and kick is just always an option. And shit like this, at this point, old Pascal is forcing that bitch up. Somehow. But him being patient, gorgeous Niang, however you say his name, that's a dumb double because you already have Paul Reed coming up. So now you have 3 players on him. And he just makes a simple pass to Gary Trent. He understands basketball now. Like, and we fail to forget, Pascal started playing basketball, I think, at 15 or 16. Like, he started really late. And that's why I've always gravitated to Pascal. Because for him to start that late and to be as elite as he is now, it's just, you can say the statement, he's one of the hardest workers in the league, and it's just off of him starting that late and being an elite all-around player right now. Like, you could say that, and nobody can look at you different because it's just crazy the way he's came, bro. Pause. Oh, my God, pause. Notice this, D'Anthony Melton not really guarding Fred VanVleet, which is stupid. Like, even though Fred VanVleet has been playing god-awful, this nigga's one of the best shooters in the league. So he sees the double coming. He sees D'Anthony Melton coming, and he passes it at the perfect time so he can recover, and he will shoot over everybody. He will. Fred VanVleet don't give a fuck. He will shoot over any and everybody. Like, yo, this shit coming from Pascal Siakam right here. Go to the leg. Has he? What the fuck? Pascal wasn't like these. He wasn't like these, bro. Oh my God, bro. He worked on his game crazy. Like, he was getting in his bag this whole game, bro. Whole game. And this is on Ben Simmons. We can talk about what we want, but that nigga is still Benjamin Simmons, bro. Ben Simmons is still playing good defense. It's just not elite. It's just not elite. No, alright, this is the last one, but look at this shit. Son, he getting in his bag, bro. Oh my God, the little stutter step. Pascal, you know the little stutters that boy niggas now? Oh my god. Has he? Ugh, bro. But yeah, man, that's it for this video, man. I just had to talk about Pascal Siakam because I don't mean to toot my own horn, but I seen this coming. And just to watch him play the way he's gotten better, that shit, that's scary, bro. That's scary, and that just shows hard work. So shout out to him. I think I got one video to record. Peace out.